Hi folks, and once again in my latest YouTube video I am here to give you the top tips for the card at Dundalk tomorrow night in association with 3 Furlongs Out, who I proudly work for, and as always the racing under the floodlights at Dundalk is both magical and pretty competitive as well. So we hope in this preview we will steer you in the direction of a few winners and hopefully some decent each way tips as well at juicy prices. So the first race is a maiden for the fillies over 7 furlongs, and yes, I have tried to tip the winner of this race, and I've gone for a horse of Dermot Wells, January Morn, who has been showing signs of promise on her first 2 starts, and of course the combination of Weld and Smolin have they have quite a few winners at Dundalk. If you haven't realised, they do very well here, and as I said, showed signs of promise, and possibly the step up and trip to 7 furlongs here from 6 furlongs will help. Yeah, should help. Possibly didn't get home in the soft ground last time out at Naas, and we all know how soft the ground can be at Naas. It can be pretty tough work. That's got a nice pedigree as well, so yeah, January Morn must have a great chance. The main danger here could be from a horse of the Halford Foley combination, and that is Heat of the Day, owned by Godolphin. Ran a good race on his first ever start, 6th place, and only beaten just over 3 lengths by Melisandre. And well, it's fair to say he kept on well that day, and possibly maybe a strongly run race would suit him really. He should get that. There's a total field of 14 with one reserve as well, so should get a good pace in this race. But the selection here has to be, for me, January Morn, who needs to break well from gates 12, but if she does, she's got a great chance under Pat Smolin, the champion jockey. The second race, the 605, is another maiden, this time for the Colts and Geldings, and our selection here is a Rockin' Peace, number 11, who has a really good draw in stall 2 for Cher Lyons and Colin King. Though not really progressing, the course and distance 4th placing would be strong enough for him to suggest that he is up to winning this sort of contest. So I can see him running vigorous. It didn't work last time out for some reason, probably because of the ground, was it? It appears he didn't get home, maybe over a mile and 1 mile 1, yeah, so that didn't suit him. The step back down to 7 furlongs should help, and he must go close here. Off the rest, John Joseph Murphy's got a few in this race. He runs 3. Binary Code would have to be the pick here under Pat Smolin. Got a nice stall in number 7, and at 5th place last time out was pretty decent. Okay, he was beaten 16.5 lengths, but the winner, don't forget, was well, he was miles clear Sir John Lavery when he broke his maiden at Gorham Park 3 weeks ago. So yeah, nice wee break since then. Could go well, but the selection here is Rockin' Peace, number 11. Brings us on to a competitive looking handicap for 3-year-olds and plus over the 7 furlong trip, and our selection here is Live Twice for the Paul Deegan team. Was behind another rival last time out, but to be fair, maybe he was a little bit unlucky, I thought. He got there in terms, but he just didn't quite get past possibly a step down to 7 would help, and he's got that distance today. There's every chance he could reverse the form with Yamato, and certainly having Pat Smullen in the seat will definitely be a big help. Yeah, looking at this, Yamato and Ferry Foxglove would have to be the main challengers to Live Twice. Live Twice is our selection for this race. Then it brings us on to another handicap over 1 mile for 3-year-old and plus horses. And the selection here is Against the Breeze, who has the form to win this handicap. It was a good win over course and distance in his most recent start, and he is still relatively well handicapped. Tom Madden takes £5 off, which will help his chances. Yeah, he certainly was impressive last time out, and the jockey's also riding really well at the minute. Kerry Green Prince must be respected after another good effort last time out when winning. And 3 Majors also deserves a mention. Could be a really good evening for the Paul Deegan team. But our selection for this race, tipped up by myself, is Against the Breeze. Which brings us on now to the 7:35, another handicap. 3-year-olds plus over 1 mile, and yeah, we've got for a horse who disappointed last time out, but still, if he came back to his best form, would be in with, well, he'd be very tough to beat, and that horse is Bishan Betty for the Joseph O'Brien team. Didn't work out last time over a... He ran last time out over a course and distance. Don't know, it just wasn't his day. It was just never a factor in the race really, and Anna O'Brien just let him coast home, take nothing out of himself. The main dangers look Chestnut Fire, who is in really good form. Very good win last time out here, and does have significantly a lot less weight to carry. So it could be close between those two, but yeah, Darren has gone for Bishan Betty, and I'd be pretty confident if he came back to his best form. Moving on now to the 5th race on the card, the IrishInterjockeys.com handicap, the Division 1 of this race. Maximum field of 14 will be going to post, and I've gone for a horse of Patrick J. Flynn's, Jessamine, who doesn't have the greatest draw in stall 9, but won over course and distance last month, and ran a really good race last time out, and yeah, look, if she could replicate that form, she'd be in with a good chance here. Still off a pretty decent weight, 9.3, not bad, and Gary Halpin does take £3 off, and Gary is one of the best apprentices in the country, so yeah, Jessamine's got a good chance, the 4-year-old, number 4. The penultimate race is the Division 2 of this handicap, and our selection is Havelock Ellis, who ran an eye-catching race last time out. Got stuck on the inside rail and couldn't really get out at a crucial moment, but still finished a close third to his credit, though the draw tonight will be hard to overcome. But I still think he's principal contender in this. Well, this is a very winnable race, so yeah. The main danger looks to be a horse of Jim Bolter's New Direction, who has notched up back-to-back wins. But our fellas off a really good weight, ran a good race last time out, and the Donna O'Connor takes £5 off. So best of luck to those two, and hopefully we can tip the winner of the Lucky Last as well. I have gone for Black Agnes. This horse has the sort of consistency that stands out in a race like this. It isn't the greatest race in the world, to be honest, but certainly has been drawn in the car park, but the step up and trip might bring about more improvement, and I'd be pretty hopeful she will go very close for Lee Smith and Shane Kelly, who takes £3 off as well. Second highest weight is 910, and looking through the rest of the form, well, the top weight Pal Finchy run has got some decent form, although hasn't won. Well, he did one of the Curragh pretty well, beating Jackie Paw under Roman Whelan, but he's also in with a decent shout. But certainly our selection for the last race is Black Agnes, and well, that is all the races previewed, and I hope we have steered you in the direction of some winners, and hopefully you can go home with a few euros in your pocket from the bookmakers tomorrow night. And so thank you for watching, and please check out the rest of the 3 Furlongs Out website. It is excellent, a great read for any racing fan. And well, thank you again for watching, and I bid you good evening, and speak to you all soon. Right, bye bye.